I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm
midway point of round one. Lancing left by Martinez.
We on. Stop. Walk it out.
Great exchange.
Good left hand, and down goes
Right.
Williams.
I think it was a right one.
Right hand, Williams to the left, Williams down.
He's not getting up, guys.
Not getting up. Williams is a man with so much on the attack and aggression that he didn't even expect or see the punch. And that's the worst punch in the world, a punch you don't see.
Martinez's left got there first. And Williams was out from the moment the punch hit him. Montiel took a shot from Donaire. Good left hand by Donaire. Montiel has seen the canvas 6 times in his career. Donaire's never been down. Good right hand.
There you go. Out of there. It's over with. It's over with. That is done. That is done.
Counter left hand finishes it here in round two.
Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Sergio Martinez.
And Russell Moore's going to let it continue. Now he stops it.
You have company.
With a knockdown, the first one. It's a counter shot after Montiel scored with the right hand.
Yeah, Montiel was putting the pressure on, but I said he had to be careful because this kid is Davis. So he follows with the right hand and check hooks him off the right hand with a beautiful left hook, something that Montiel never saw coming.
Nonito Donaire with a counter left.
Finish one thing.
He's a great offensive fighter.
Two good body shots by Marquez after Pacquiao landed a left.
And that may be what's happening right now. Oh, good left.
Good left hand by Pacquiao. Backs Marquez up.
Oh.
Another good left hand shot by Pacquiao. Another straight left hand down the pipe lands for Pacquiao. And he gets Pacquiao. By Marquez. And for the first time.
Body again and come right over the top with the overhand right instead of the body shot or the straight right to the body. Caught Pacquiao as clean as he's ever going to catch it.
Dramatic statement that Marquez has made.
Good left hand by Pacquiao.
Good combination by Pacquiao. Uppercut inside.
3 for sure. So why not try it against him?
Good jab by Marquez. Good right hook by Pacquiao. Another good right hook by Pacquiao. Great right hand by Marquez. They trade.
Pacquiao's giving him some feints. And Marquez right there.
And there goes the knockdown.
Marquez
Manny Pacquiao evens up the round. Get out of the round.
Oh,
without
Marquez hurt
being
bad.
able to retaliate.
Marquez is hurt bad.
That right
Marquez is
hand.
hurt bad.
Feet are wobbling.
Marquez
He's in
hurt
trouble.
bad.
Pacquiao attacks. He may think
Marquez hurt bad.
Marquez still wobbling as Pacquiao drives him into the corner.
And Marquez won't hold.
Doesn't
Marquez
have his
needs to
legs back
hold.
yet.
But he is fighting back from some really killer shots.
What a round. What a round.
Pacquiao laid that straight left right down the pipe, and down goes Marquez with his gloves touched, but that's considered a knockdown. How close Pacquiao has gotten to him.
Marquez was off balance again. Now gets his feet back and tries to roar back to nail Pacquiao with the right hand.
Oh!
That's another knockdown.
He's not getting up, Jim.
He get up.
He's not getting up,
He
Jim.
get up.
He's not getting up.
No, he's been knocked out. A sensational right hand knockout by a bloodied Juan Manuel Marquez.
Here you see this is a looping shot. So that's the shot, bam, right on the button that the weightlifting definitely will help you with.
That's the hardest and most dramatic shot we've seen in the sport since Sergio Martinez knocked out Paul Williams on November 20, 2010 in Atlantic City with a very similar shot. And Martinez is sitting about
red trim. With the left hand, a battle of two southpaws, of course. Sometimes that can make it a bit messy. A fast, sharp start by both men here, Jim.
They're putting meat into the jab, stepping in behind it.
Well, for all the questions we had about Dawson and his confidence after the debacle against Ward, big question, I suppose, against Stevenson as well. Oh, there is the power! Left hand has worked Dawson out!
He's not going to recover from that. This fight is over. We'll see how his legs are when he gets up. Right, he's gone.
He is totally blown
He's
away.
gone. His hands are not up.
There's Michael Griffin has stopped it. He had to. A one-punch wipeout from the new light heavyweight champion of the world. And that is going to send serious shockwaves through the division.
Possession, he didn't look at his opponent. He looked in a daze, he looked in a different world. Bang on. Terrific left hand. It's the left hand from that southpaw stance that causes the damage in all of Stevenson's fights. Bang! Bang on the chin, and the way he collapsed to the floor. That wasn't a knockdown, he collapsed to the floor. That punch took everything away from him. At that point it looked completely all over. When he got to his feet you could see the legs were unsteady, that there was no urgency, no sharpness in his eyes. It's as though he didn't know where he was. I mean, look at it.
There's the Groves jab early. It's a big weapon of his. It's varied and it's spiteful. He said he'd be using it early.
Beautiful right hand.
There's the right hand he was talking about.
An tentative jab from Kroos takes the right hand. He's not throwing the jab with confidence, Kroos. He's struggling with the range and the
George Groves, timing perfect.
As we know, has got the toughest chin in the business, but he's throwing punches with no confidence, and he's paying the penalty. And he took a big
Walking him. Taking his time, not rushing it.
well, he knows he has the power. Oh, he's done it again. Terrific. Carl Froch is the toughest guy in the business, but he doesn't like taking punches.
And another right hand.
So he has not was class from George Groves. That was downright cheek.
Oh, look at that double jab.
And there's some more of the same.
My goodness me, he's making a good
Body shot.
Nice right hook from Groves. He's just second best in all phases. Little flurries, little flashes of defiance from Froch.
good
You
body shot.
ever count him out.
Good body shot. Ward hurt Froch to the body a few times. Right hand when you're leading. Terrific.
Absolutely terrific again from Groves and Froch.
I think Froch is trying to get the centre of the ring, but there.
Oh, that was a bit better from Froch.
Base the hand, he just wants Carl to make the first move.
He's daring him to come in, and this time Froch does take the bait.
His jab has pretty much been taken away from him. Better round here from Froch, and there's that left hook. You have to be impressed the way Groves answers everything that Froch comes up with.
Exactly.
But this has been a better round for Froch. No, that was a terrific shot. There's more, another one.
Another one, and three more. And this is big stuff from George Groves. Huge right hands.
He has outfought Carl Froch in that burst. He completely outfought him.
And he picks every one of those shots so cleanly and accurately. And he's just growing in confidence, if that's possible. And Froch walks on it more and more.
He can't miss with the right hand. There it goes again. He can't miss. He shouldn't throw anything else.
He just wanted it to come. Missed that time. Froch on him straight away, but couldn't sustain the assault. And George Groves dropped his gloves and said, come on. What a tear-up. Froch is giving it everything now. But can he land anything clean? Huge pressure, but anything getting through? A right hand of him might have done, but he's still ducking and swaying and then boring him with the head. Groves.
You will see terrific jab and that put him onto his heels there.
But
Carl Froch was knocked onto his heels by a jab there.
But Groves didn't follow up.
You have to expect Groves to start conserving a bit of it.
That was a mistake from Groves. Is he starting to feel it?
Inexperienced. I mean, look at the jab, reaching with it, and there's counter.
But he's pushed him back right on the bell.
The right hand, he's just taken. I saw that one, but that one was in the chin. That was a beauty from Froch. That was bang on the chin.
And again, he went in with his
look at the
head
legs
there,
here.
Groves.
That he seems okay, but that was bang on the chin.
It's going to take something like that from Froch now. He's so far behind, you would think. There he is again, and he's shaking him up again, and Groves is in a bit of trouble now. And Froch trying to bully him and rough him up. And Howard Foster's got his hands full here.
He has come off the pace a little bit, Groves, but he's still doing the right thing. Good work there.
Slipped inside that right hand, got him with a nice sharp left hand counter as well. And very quick to time up, but Froch getting free, and Froch starting to rough him up a bit. 20 seconds left in round 8. Groves tags him again with one of those right hands over the top. Froch charges after him. Groves gets away again. Doesn't want to stand and trade with Froch in this mood because he's desperate.
He's been on him right from the start and made him fight in every round. The pace is slowing down now. So, beautiful shots again from Groves.
Froch knows they're coming, but he can't get out of the way, and there was a little left hook got thrown in there just for good measure as well.
Well, Froch certainly has proved his toughness. He says he can't be knocked out. I'm beginning to believe him because he's been hit with several knockout punches.
And they're still coming.
Groves
is in trouble. He's taken another one and another, and Howard Foster has stopped it. Wow, that is going to be controversial. Groves is disgusted.
And he was getting caught cleanly on the chin. It was worrying. I'm not saying it wasn't a worrying scenario. I would like to have been the one who had to deal with it. But what was at stake? I mean, Groves, if he had gone on the floor, you know, the 8 seconds cleared his head, if he had got a hold of Carl Froch. Through his lack of experience, if he could come up with the right answer, he did everything wrong here. He should have been grabbing hold, he was trying to punch back. That's the macho thing of youth. Carl Froch, to his credit, has beaten a man tonight who was better than him tonight. And I suppose that's what being a champion is all about.
WBA and IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the world.
Some good there. James, give me a good clean fight. Obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Canelo, yo quiero una pelea limpia. Obedezcan mis órdenes y protéjanse a todo tiempo. ¿Cuánto está esto?
Canelo almost landed the third big left hook, but he's landed 2 good ones in a row.
And a straight right hand behind it.
They're willing to take that left hook instead of gambling on Canelo's right uppercut.
Kirkland open to the right hand.
He's done.
Right hand leads down the middle by Alvarez. Kirkland hurt again.
Hurt very bad, Joe.
Both fighters have been hurt in round 1. Hard right hand by Canelo. Alvarez has a chance for something big.
I've never seen Kirkland try to play rope-a-dope. That tells you how hurt he must be.
Well, Canelo taking his time and landing the big shot knowing
Hard right hand. Down goes Kirkland. Minutes still to go in the first round. Possible opportunity.
You see Canelo left body shot followed by a straight right hand right down the pipe. That hurt, and that sent Kirkland to the canvas quickly.
Been with Ann Wolf. The only other time he didn't have her, he was knocked out in the first round, and he's in jeopardy here in the
left
first round.
Another right hand.
Bad body shot.
Again. Huge body shot by Canelo. He's piecing this together brilliantly ever since the early assault from Kirkland that locked him in the corner. Huge right hand. Left hook to the body. Canelo working. John Shorley looking. And Kirkland's going to make of 68 in round 1. 36 of them were power connects. 10 to the body. Just like that. Left hook to the body there. And another big left hook. Knocks Kirkland into the ropes. Alvarez landing everything. Straight right. Left to the body.
Kirkland's going to get stopped if he doesn't throw some shots.
Tremendous shots.
How is he still here? I don't know.
Incredible conditioning is the only answer.
And punching back. Canelo landed a beautiful left uppercut What keeps Curtis up on his feet? I do not know. You couldn't ask for a better place. Left uppercut just like this left hook. Right on the button. Left hooks don't get landed any cleaner than this. I mean, wow. Look at all them big shots though, Jim. All those body shots. Those body shots will wear anybody down.
What a savage beating.
This is Hartley's shot and coming back.
And tell him to cut there he is.
Uppercut, knocks Kirkland down, second knockdown of the fight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, baby. 8. Stay there. Come here. Show me something.
Kirkland at great pains to let John Shorley know he's not knocked out, just knocked down. Second knockdown. Right uppercut continues to land. There's a perfect straight right hand, and Shorley's gonna stop.
So that he could counter. Once again, Kirkland threw that left hand, and then it was the left hand that stuck out like a jab, and then he countered it with the uppercut, which is why you don't stick late lagging punches out like that. You give a guy something right with a jab, and comes right over the top with the overhand right. He knew that Kirkland was prone to getting knocked down, and if you can get knocked down like that, it's not as hard to knock you out if you keep working the body shot. If you watch his attack, Canelo always got some good body shots.
Here we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to caution you to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey.
Hard right hand by Khan, following the jab.
They have to let the bigger guy know that they're in there with a real fighter.
And Khan is trying to do that right now. Hard left hook.
Here you see Canelo feint and get caught by that hook right hand. Beautiful straight right hand right on the face of Canelo.
Or throws more than 2 punches at a time.
He should only pot shot Canelo until about the
Very difficult for Amir Khan to stop himself from throwing 3 and...
He's been cutting off the ring. He seems to have quicker hands than feet. Khan is able to move where he pleases.
Here we see Canelo finally catch Khan with a beautiful left hook. Looked down and came up, and Khan took that shot well.
Fighters that Canelo should be that too.
That's why he couldn't give Floyd Mayweather the fight that we
round say Canelo made.
Could be talking about the pivot, keep him out of positions, don't stand there and look at him, keep pointing to the left and pointing to the right. Therefore, you're not allowing him to set up an attack. Forward slowly, land hard shots.
Among the most dramatic.
Good right hand for Alvarez in return.
That was the right counterpunch for Alvarez.
And less wasteful. He remained
on 3 or 4 punches to land that third, but he won't beat Khan like this.
Good right.
Does a better job of cutting off the ring.
Here you see Canelo land a beautiful left hook, and it looked like Khan might have been hurting, but it's just the way he is. His movement is so awkward right there. He bounces both.
Above the 147-pound level for the first time in his career. Canelo at his preferred weight of 155. Hard body shot with the right hand.
Head and the left hook and the right body shot.
Less physical space between himself and Khan. Taking away his energy and everybody.
Oh!
Tremendous right hand shot by Canelo. And Kenny Bayless is stopping the fight. And Canelo Alvarez is the first one there.
See Khan just sitting there, threw that jab, not ready. He gave him a feint. Khan was not ready for the kitchen sink. Right here. Feinted the jab. He didn't want to hit the jab, just feinted him to get close enough and close the door with the right-hander instead of a left-hander this time.
Oh, there it is. Stevens.
Out cold.
And out cold. Knockout victory. Lemieux got what he was looking for on a perfect right-hand shot.
No, left hook.
Oh,
left hook,
yeah.
Jim.
Left hook.
Left hook right to the chin.
Guys, that's the knockout of the year so
Yes,
far, I believe.
By far.
That was a bomb.
He put Stevens to sleep in a fight where it looked like Stevens was coming on, like Lemieux's future was in jeopardy. Just had the
Round the button after the overhand right. He threw straight right. Threw a straight right down the pipe. And Curtis tried to throw the hook, and he beat him to the punch with the hook. Curtis threw a hook. His hook didn't land. David's hook did land.
Short left hook. Didn't travel more than 10 or 12 inches.
Joe Louis-like.
Perfect.
Once again, beautiful straight right hand. And they traded hooks right here, but oh my goodness. David's hook hit the button. Curtis's hook didn't.
So that's the knockout power we're talking about when we discuss David Lemieux. Explosive And this is a perfect illustration. Stevens was unconscious at that moment.
Yes, he was. Real-time action. Wow.
Red and white trunks trimmed with the black wings coming inside this professional bout. Them coming inside the distance. Soul reversal. Left-right combination, and Payano has been stretched on the canvas, and he doesn't know where he is. He's face down. The referee, Inoue, with a devastating statement of intent. A first-round knockout, nicknamed the monster. A 1-2 combination when the fight was still in its nascent stages. Payano's eyes spinning like a reel on a fruit machine.
Got hurt in the first fight. Most of the fight, 90% of the fight in the first fight, Wilder was moving to his right. Burt, he was right in the position he's in. Right there.
Wow, that's a big left hand by Ortiz.
But that should stop. That's not a bad spot to be at. See, there it was, right there, just lining right up in front of him.
Up the elbow.
That knows that he can't go back any further, so he's throwing that punch, so he can't be sloppy.
Ortiz again, this time firing. All right, Wilder says bring it. Ortiz is doing that. Maybe trying to get into...
It ain't hurting me. It's good defense by Ortiz. And here you see Ortiz coming over with a looping left, almost connecting. Another left hand. Good left hand to the body.
Even had trouble with Chris Arreola, and he's been able to pull it from the fire with devastating shots. So he knows his power is always there. He's shown the ability to be patient. Wilder knocks him back off.
He's back fast enough because of that.
That left hand was blocked.
Oh!
That's what I was waiting for. That's all it took. He's done.
It's over. One right hand. Pull it from the fire, and he certainly did there. And that was from cold to hot.
You know, here you see him pouring, taking his time and straight down the middle.
He made a nice turn,
let me tell
too.
you, it was a short shot.
Turn, see? He makes a turn and gets the position he wanted. Bam, right there. That was sweet.
That was hair trigger. And look, Ortiz is a big man, and that just stunned him.